A Moray man who was brought back to life after having a cardiac arrest is spearheading a national campaign for better aftercare for patients. McLean McLeod wants the government to draw up formal guidelines to help people recover. McLean McLeod has the story.
It's a traumatic event. I mean, you're dead and you're brought back to life. It's hugely traumatic.
McLean McLeod had just come ashore from coastal rowing at Findhorn when he suffered a cardiac arrest in April last year. He was brought back to life thanks to his teammates carrying out CPR and using a nearby defibrillator to shock his heart. But almost 18 months on, the after effects still linger.
I had 10 broken ribs, sternum was gone, punctured lung, so there's a lot to deal with. And at the end of the 2.5 weeks, I was discharged into the community. And there was just this huge void. There was no one to ask, there was no one to speak to, there was no guidance, there was no help, there was nothing at all. And it took me the best part of 10 months to get to speak to a cardiologist.
McLean is now helping front a national campaign for improved aftercare through the NHS for those who suffer sudden cardiac arrests. The Resuscitation Council UK has launched a petition calling on the government to create a formal care pathway to help people in their recovery.
There are many more people like McLean whose lives are actually being saved by the actions of friends and family. They receive incredible support from the ambulance service, wonderful treatment within the hospital, but the challenge really begins when they go home, because up until recently there were very few survivors, so there really is little or no provision for people across Scotland who actually survive a cardiac arrest.
The campaign's being backed by Sandra McCandy, who set up defibrillator charity Kieran's Legacy in memory of her son, who lost his life when his mountain bike was in collision with a car in 2016. It was one of the charity's machines that saved McLean.
The statistics show that people who have pathways in care for other illnesses actually improve their recovery and their survival rate going forward. So we really need to get this in place across the country for these people, because we know that 60,000 people in the UK suffer from out-of-hospital cardiac arrest every year. So this is not a small amount of people who are affected.
The Scottish Government says it's determined to ensure people who suffer a cardiac arrest receive the highest level of care as they recover. It says it's continuing to work with the Save a Life for Scotland partnership to deliver the out-of-hospital cardiac arrest strategy. McLean McLeod, STV News.